Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on out there? I'm Nemesis, and of course I got my home dog here, Crypto Mikhail. What's up, what's up? We got all these awesome people in his house. We got Jason the Tiger Osborne. We got Fox Mining Protocol. We got Jason in the house. We got good old Yashnik with a yo. We got Crypto Mining Lifer. What's going on? Gundy Stuff and Things. Uranus Oyster. Yo. Got all you awesome people flying on in here. Yo.
Jason, Fox Protocol says, anybody here that Raven coin is getting listed on Coinbase next month? Or are my sources spreading FUD? I've heard about it. I don't know if it's true, of course.
Right.
Coinbase kind of does what Coinbase wants.
Yep.
I mean, just they add they say only reputable projects and stuff, and then sometimes they add stuff that I'm like, well, I never even heard of it about until they posted about it.
Right, like ICP, and that became a fucking scam. The fuck? Reputable my ass.
I've been hearing it for months. Yeah, I've heard it for quite a while now too. Flux is trying to score a listing. Yeah, Flux is actually being viewed right now as we speak, which is really cool. Good to see them doing. If they list, that'd be fantastic. Hopefully, have the Coinbase effect.
Right.
Rumor September 1st listing. Yeah, we'll see.
Right.
We only got a couple days. What? 4 days? 4 days from now.
And then talking about fucking Coinbase, you got fucking one of the head people at Facebook swapping over on the Coinbase side now too.
Yep.
It's like
Facebook's actually looking at redoing crypto coins or whatever again. Of course, they got to jump in on the train.
Oh yeah.
They're like, oh great, everybody else can do it now. Yeah, now we can do it. Now we can do it without being called a scam. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, if they bring in Coinbase to do it all for them, now they don't have any control over it.
Yeah, that's like I was showing you. There's the bank that's actually here in the state that is starting up crypto holdings, buying, selling for their customers, and if you go in and read about it, how they're facilitating all of this and doing this is with Coinbase.
Yep.
That's how they're doing it. So he's facilitating their trades, KYCing for you, everything, which is interesting that they would take that route. But I mean, it makes sense? Probably because of the vault, the Coinbase vault. I'd imagine they're using that per person.
Right. For sure.
What a stupid amount of cake waiting for rug pull. I would hope not. Cake has been around a long time. That they would not rug pull. They've been, I would say, one of the most solid platforms. With a broader aspect of what they do. They're not just a plain Jane run of the mill, DeFi protocol. They actually went way in depth into it and done a lot of kind of gamification, as you say, in the space of that. But I would hope that they didn't rug. I'd be very upset, very sad.
Right.
It would hurt me too. I wouldn't say I'm a stupid, but I bought quite a bit of cake down when it was in the $10 range, all the way down to the $5 range, 6 months ago. And we're at 25 plus. We hit a high of 100. And I still did not sell it. I was like, oh no, it's easily it was a $200 coin, and then the dumping and everything, I'm 80%. I'm like, oh, there it goes. But they're still doing good, and returns have been phenomenal. I bought in around 16. Nice. Yep.
That's what's
I bought
up.
in from the $5 to $10. Anytime it touched down to 10, I bought some. That was my DCA. I set it at 10. If it hit 10, I bought. If it hit lower than 10, I bought twice. When it went down to like almost 5, I bought twice. Same amount of DCA that I would have. I just doubled it up. I was like, and double. And then here we are now.
Right.
What up, MC? Pains? What up, guys?
What's going on, peoples?
Yeah, I'm actually, Fox, I'm actually looking at there is a flux pool. It's called minor, I think it's miners. I think it's plural. No, it's just minor pool. And they actually allow you to get paid out in parallel assets on the flux. They let you get paid out. Flux BNB, Flux KDA, Flux ETH currently, and then soon will be Flux Solana and Fluxtron. But they allow you to mine and get paid out in more than one asset at a time, which is very interesting. It's they're the first pool that I've seen to do something like that, because their parallel assets are basically a like an LP token. So you're mining an LP token, which is brand new. Like, you don't do that. So I'm looking into that right now because it's pretty interesting. I mean, as Flux is a proof of work mineable coin, it has been for a very long time. You know, doing something like that would be very interesting. I could imagine soloing like that. But I haven't earned anything on these assets that earn in tandem. What do you mean? Have you used Miner Pool? Thank you, Tane.
No, I haven't used Miner Pool.
I was referring to Fox over here. He says, but I haven't earned anything on these assets that earn in tandem. But have you used Miner Pool? I'm curious to know. Any feedback? Need some insight. Oh, nice. Tane's got a 6600 XTE in mining last night. Very nice, man. What's your hash and your wattage? I would love to know. They've been pretty good. I've seen some people getting 35 mega hashes for 50 watts. Like, that's fantastic. I haven't, but they're supposed to give them anytime you're holding. They release a new asset. Haven't seen it. You have to physically claim it. Fox protocol. Like, you need to go into your Zocor wallet and go to applications and go to Fusion. Alright, once you do that, you can claim snapshots. I have a video on my personal channel of how to do that. I can get that for you real quick. I seen him post numbers right before I switched my screen over. What is the hash rate he usually posted? Can't claim what isn't there. That doesn't make sense. Fox, like, if you weren't holding Flux before that date, you technically can't claim anything. Glorified 580. It is a glorified 580. Same hash rate, lower wattage, 40 less watts. You can definitely buy a 580 for pretty cheap. $100 if you. find
Actually,
someone trying to get rid of it.
it's only like 20 watts less.
I mean, I got like 85
I-
on mine.
I
85
get
watts
a
is
right
what I was
around
doing.
75 watts.
An RX 580 Super. Basically. 580s suck on flux. Yeah, they're not very great at Equihash coins. Anything Equihash type is not great on 580s. 570s, 560s. Anything of the Polaris nature wasn't very great. Future mining is really looking like Team Green. I mean, yes and no. If you can get around some of the skirts of it, you know what I mean? Because Team Green is becoming quite a headache to get running. Getting full hash rates.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially for Ethereum. And anything that's basically memory-based like Ethereum.
Yep.
What's up, Bertobadel? So I didn't get my notification until just now. Dang. It's hella late. It's like 15 minutes late. I mean, we're all gonna be brokers. Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
And MC, yes, that's 75 at the wall.
Oh, you're good, Goblin. Just post things in like respective channels. That's all I ask. Post it where it should go. Take your time, go through all the threads. See what's all there. If you see if you need something, you just put the request in to say something. Facilitate most of people's needs. They're not too off the wall. I would buy AMD, but I always seem to have driver issues. I'd never have driver issues with AMD. I think in the entire time I've owned my 6700, I've crashed my drivers like maybe twice. Maybe twice. And that was because I was really pushing it. Before I used more power tools. Does great now. Even better now. They wouldn't have been for brownouts. They would have went for like 3 months straight without ever being touched.
Yeah, but on the mining side, yeah, it's a little easier to deal with AMD, but like for a daily driver though, AMD kind of sucks with their drivers. Especially if you're, a gamer or something like that. You have driver interference on the games, and yeah, there's issues.
They do great on Linux. Well, that's probably why I like them so much. It's great on Linux.
Right.
I mean, NVIDIA does great on Linux too. NVIDIA is far better on Linux, of course. Windows, you can see a lot more. No driver issues in the 6600 XT so far. Did you post for hash rate? I've seen it, but 33 watts and 33 mega hashes per wall, 57 watts. That's no modding, just overbought. Nice. Okay, not bad. What brand did you get? Oh my goodness. My dogs are upset. Yeah, not a problem. Interesting stuff for sure. I still gotta catch up on Discord. I'm like a month behind on Discord.
That's
What it feels like. Every time I see a message or a post that I'm tagged in, I'm like, man, I don't even know what these people are talking about right now. I'm so behind.
Yep. You're out of crypto for 2 weeks, and fucking you've missed like 2 years worth of information.
For real, you come back and you're like, what is going on, man? Miss my computer.
Taines has got the gigabyte.
Okay, no, not bad. I've been swamped on Discord. I'm in 80 channels.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I know the feeling, man. I'm in a lot of channels. Discord is not my friend. Lots of buzz recently too. But yeah, I definitely. That and Telegram. Telegram never stops. I think eventually Discord like chills. Telegram never stops. It's constant. Yes, no schools Ethereum. The Ethereum R&D Discord has been like nonstop all day long.
Yeah. Because they're badly broken.
I see it come across my phone while I'm here like constantly. I'm like, oh look, I have like 10 billion things, and then they're all from Ethereum Discord. The Ethereum R&D, because they split the chain.
Yep.
People can do that.
They 51% of themselves.
Can't do that. But people forget that sometimes.
Yep.
It's just crypto.
All
Free
because
open source.
all because somebody made an error in their code and and they supposedly fixed it, but not all the nodes updated.
With the buying life, I need fans for my gigabyte 57 next. Dang.
Thankful you switched to ATC solo days before the split. Nice. That's what's up. Yeah, it. I don't know how Ethereum is going to be able to like really get their code base to work properly. Like it seems like since this last update, like there's been more issues with Ethereum than ever before.
Yeah. I mean, at first, luckily it's gotten better. You know, but the contract fees have gone down now. Not like low for sure,
Yeah.
but definitely lower than they were like when London happened. When London happened, it was terrible. Like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh please no. Rocking 3.2 gigahashes. Can't wait for the Foxton garage is finished. That's gonna be legit, man. I can't
Baller.
wait. Congratulations.
Right.
Gotta get this house done first. And then I gotta work like a shed. Or mining cave.
Or the family mine.
Yeah. Whatever comes first at this point. Found some land earlier.
Ooh.
I drove past. It's right by me. Dude, it's stupid cheap. Like, stupid. Like, my car is, like, my 4Runner is worth about as much as this land is.
Oh my god.
That's how stupid cheap it is.
Wow.
Yep. I cannot wait. I'm just waiting for a call back.
That's what's up.
You'll love it.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Nice.
Yeah. It's like, it's got a bunch of trees front. There's part of them are already cleared in the middle. There's no road in. They didn't do that part yet. There's like a clearing of trees to drive into the middle. That's it.
Sounds interesting. So now that we're well past the EIP 1559, is mining still good, or is it like, game over?
I mean, it's definitely not gotten like great for Ethereum mining.
Not at all.
It's it's like not profitable.
Right.
That's for sure. I know on a lot of situations it is still profitable. For me, it's still relatively profitable. But I am not mining to Ethereum main chain. I'm mining Polygon chain, and I've actually been using the conceal bridge to get off of the Polygon chain and go into like conceal or something like that. And conceal's private too, so when I switch over from something that's very not private to something that is, it definitely helps. And it's been extremely cheap. Transfer fees aren't as bad as I thought. Yeah, they really aren't. I know on the TCX bridge, they're like stupid cheap. You're paying the Polygon fee, which is like 20 to 40 cents, and then you pay like 0.001 to 0.01 CCX out of your transfer, which has been great. But I've been mining conceal with my LHR cards. I don't mind Ethereum with my LHR cards. There's no point.
Yeah, no.
For me. Because they're not with the rest of the packs, so. If they were like on the same rig, then obviously it's kind of a no-brainer at that point that they're just mine Ethereum with the rest of the pack. But since they're not, and I have the freedom to do whatever I want with those ones, I can just run those ones. Basically, taking it back to the roots and spec mining.
Yeah.
Luckily, CCX is like a pretty cool protocol.
Right. Fox mining protocol, Fox protocol mining is saying that ETH seems to be at the top of the list still on what to mine. Yep. Even though you don't know if it's accounting in for the 3 or 4 chains that's out there now.
Yeah. Since the chain is messed up. Yeah, my according to like Ether, my calculations haven't like nothing's changed on Ethermine. So I don't know. We'll see as like the next 24 hours rolls around. Of course, because they do it on a 24-hour basis, but.
Tell Doge Lord that his crotch crickets got him attacked by a Karen.
Oh no.
Inappropriate to wear in public. Man, she would hate the one shirt that I have that I enjoy wearing every so often, which is what shape is your woman's rack most likely represent? And it's got them all on the back, melons, grapefruits.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Jason, he said I paid $4 to move 0.1 Ethereum. Yeah, see, so moving Ethereum, the fees have gone up a little bit, even though that's pretty much normal. $4 isn't that bad.
No.
But where the issue lies is in the contract addresses, like contract fees, stuff like that. Contract fees are ridiculous. They're like $23 to $40 at times. New Fox on Karen's attack. Yeah, that's funny. I like coin and Dogecoin and just putting it all into Bitcoin.
That's what's up.
That's the way to do it, man. Hoops for bits.
Mm-hmm.
2 coins for Bitcoins. Did you see someone move $1 billion to Bitcoin yesterday?
No.
21,000 Bitcoins.
Wow.
In a single transaction. It was $1 billion. Yeah,
That's
I was
interesting.
like, wow.
Wow.
The address was 4 years old. Its first transaction was like 4 years ago.
Got them cheap
Was it
sats.
Michael Saylor? I don't know if it was Michael Saylor. If it was, I'm sure the address would have been tagged.
Right.
The address was not tagged, so it wasn't like anything like an exchange or a pool or anything like that. All those addresses are tagged and are public.
Right.
Most of them are. There are some that are not.
That almost goes along with some of that interesting news that's slowly surfacing out there on for pools and stuff like that with their addresses and stuff.
Oh yeah, man. It's been a nightmare.
So what's your thoughts on that shit?
Man, so my take is that, of course, I'm not the fondest of some of the people that have come forward and said stuff about people that have been accused have come forward and said. I'm not naming names because I don't really. No one's talked about this publicly, and there's probably a good reason for it. But the pool one of the pools that was in question, got really upset that they accused them and said they had no evidence, and they definitely provided evidence. Their address was there. They were tagged. The address was tagged as the pool. So I don't know, man. It's definitely sketchy. It's a sketchy situation that some pools aren't paying out.
Yep. Yeah,
knowing that they can willingly and easily hide it, not show it, and then there were some pools that didn't even agree with it in the first place and said that they weren't going to do it. So those pools have been holding it back this whole time and probably been profiting. And no one's really raised the question. There were a few pools. I don't remember which ones they were.
Two Miners was one of them.
Yeah. Yep. Two Miners was one. They didn't agree with MEB and they weren't going to pay out. I don't think they ever did.
And
they said they were finally going to, but then they never went through with it that I know of. And yeah,
I know Two Miners supposedly they say that they pay out MEV, but we don't know what percentage of it is, and that they're supposedly working with Eden Project where they're supposedly getting paid on the side over there instead of getting MEV.
Yeah, Eden's a weird one. That's a weird little twist in the whole plot.
Mm-hmm.
Is because it's a full-on contract that it's dealing with. And it's basically shielding for pools.
Yep. And they're working with Archer Dow.
I use Hive OS.
Yep.
And Linux, and then Windows as well.
Yeah, we use all of it.
My main PC
but
is Windows.
Mainly Hive.
Mainly Hive and just regular Linux for me. Get out the regular runs on Linux.
I got one on Simple Miner so that I know how to utilize that for anybody who decides to get onto that platform. I could always help people out.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Simple Miner. I use computers. Yeah. I use computers. I use operating systems. But yeah, the old Eden smart contract situation makes it more fishy, man.
Yep.
Muddies the water just a little bit.
Yep. Eden, the Eden Project, and Archer Dow. So it's like there's a bunch of pools that are just sitting here kind of doing some shady shit on the background, and whenever you talk to them directly about it, they just push it under the rug like, oh no, nothing to see here. No, no.
They pulled a gigabyte.
Pretty much.
Like whenever their power supplies were catching on fire and blowing up, and
Yep.
people started accusing them, and they came out with some like blanketed ass statement.
Mhm.
Like, no, that's not true. No one has any proof.
Yep.
All right. A lot of people have proof. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
No, not at all. Not at all. Nothing to see here. You know, it's just pools enriching themselves.
Let's see if that post is even up still. Yeah, it is, dude.
What's going on, Sonia? Or Red. Red Fang?
There's the Reddit post. Y'all can go read that for yourself. There's a lot of stuff in there. A lot of stuff. Ethermine doesn't use Archer DAO or Eden, so Ethermine so far is safe, and they have been paying out. But you also have to pay your gas fee whenever you get paid out on the Ethereum main chain on Ethermine, which is why I use the Polygon sidechain. They still pay your gas fee if you mine the Polygon chain, because the gas fee is like stupid cheap.
And it looks like Nanopool is also paying out properly too. They don't offer a side chain.
Which is like, that is so weird, man. Like, Nanopool has been like, I know you use it, but it's been like one of like the most like awkwardest pools ever.
They might be a
And
little
they're
bit
like,
clunky,
we're still-
but at
They're
least
like, hey,
it's,
we're here doing good.
Yeah, exactly. You're
forget about
not
us, we're
like
doing good.
two miners going, oh, that your information's incorrect. Go check out our website because we're transparent there.
Very nice, Goblin. Did you get 5600 XT? Nice. I have 4 of those myself. I love the big 5600 XT. It is a very efficient card. It was the most efficient card out of the 5000 series. Still is a very efficient card for the hash watts that you get. I think my best one gets 70 watt at 41 mega hashes, and that's really good.
Fox, you're using the fucking 2 miners. Yeah, my favorite, yeah.
That's terrible. It's been like my least favorite pull out of like the entire time I've ever used it.
It's like I've used them from time to time, but they are not my favorite.
Yep. 5600 is my only worker. Oh, nice. Right. Got you. Fucking 2 miners. They're on that list if y'all read the Reddit post.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt you. RaveOS lets you mine there for free. Yep, they do. 0% fee if you mine miners through RaveOS. Saves you like $50 a month. 100% understandable. That's all, if half not half, or part of your electricity bill
Right?
that you're saving already. So, I don't blame you. Don't blame you. I've used Rave for quite a while. I liked it after Restoration. Yeah. I eventually went back to Hive. That's kind of the go-to. It's the easiest.
Yeah, it's not so clunky.
Not anymore, no. I remember when version 1 of Hive was out, when it came out, and using it was such a pain. So I started making videos because it was such a pain. It was not fantastic. I don't know if I'm gonna get a payout. I'm sure you will. Initiate a manual payout. You don't need a wallet connected to that anymore. You just need the IP address of one of your workers. Or your only worker. It says I need to make another 0.06 ETH. That will take it 66 days. Even if you withdraw, even if you do a manual withdrawal. I think manual withdrawal is a minimum of 0.01 or 0.005.
He uses Rave because Hive makes him feel like an idiot.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Fox.
Right?
Rave is extremely straightforward. I used it. It is very straightforward.
Did they ever fix the AMD working on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, took them long enough.
That's one of the reasons why I had to switch. I had an AMD rig that I couldn't even use. I had to put that. It refused to boot. I love to use Hive though. Do you realize? Oh my gosh, they still don't have CPU mining fixed. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh God! And
I
they
used
won't
to
even
work-
let
I used
you
to work for
backdoor.
Hashrate. I used to work for Hashrate's support team, and whenever we close, whenever they close Hashrate, they sent to Rave to like talk to, and they gave me like people to talk to, and I was talking to them. And they were like, "Oh yeah, we got that worked out. We're waiting to get it like pushed out through rigs." Like they've had it worked out this whole time, and I don't know why they haven't pushed that out. That's ridiculous.
It's probably because it doesn't work.
That's ridiculous. Oh man. Take back anything nice I said about them.
Right? Yeah, it makes no sense. They've had all this time to make CPU mining work.
Hashrate was fantastic service though. Yes, it was. I loved Hashrate OS. That was by far my favorite. Rave has been a misexperience. Yes.
Jason was like, what do you mine on CPU? Monero.
So crypto shape. Yeah, I'm on Monero. My CPUs that I do mine with. Good one, RTM. Raptorium, yep. RTM, everybody says RTM, Raptorium. Yeah, supposedly it's very profitable. That's been the going thing. Request was sent. Thank you for the information. You're welcome.
It's like, I shill it everywhere I go. Too funny.
Good old Raptorium. It's a good team too. Not bad. I just set up a paired node. Nice. How was it? Hard to do? Easy to do? Clunky? Wouldn't recommend. 10 out of 10. Would recommend to a friend. I had to contact Nasty P and Y on Monday. Gross. Very easy to set up the shared node. Nice.
Cool.
BNY is the first company aside from NVIDIA to really the NVIDIA RTX A2000s, which are those small form factor 3060s, baby 3060s with 6 gigabytes of RAM, 70 watts, no power pin, workstation card. No power pin at all board power. Someone dubbed it in my live stream this morning the riser melter. One of those on the right that kills some crap. The transaction costed me 40 gwei. I forgot to adjust my settings too.
Dope.
I mean, 40 gwei is the going rate right now, so I mean, you're not like hurting yourself.
Right.
You don't want to go too low that your stuff gets stuck either. So you don't want to go too high because it's not going to go any faster than it was if you just went normal.
Yep.
I mean, 40 gwei is 40 gwei. That doesn't change no matter the size of like your transaction. It can be 40 gwei of your, per byte. So the bigger your transaction, the bigger the fee is. It's just kind of like sales tax. If you have sales tax, you know, the bigger your purchase, the higher the tax. And the tax doesn't change, it's the same. See right now, what is? You just paid 40 gwei? Bro, gwei right now, according to CoinGecko, is 86. So I would not be complaining. He says 65 works for me. Right. But that is a good gas price. When apparently 86 is the going rate, so that's slow.
Right.
So it'll take a while. If that's the case. Jason says 65 works for him, so he sends us a 65 gwei. That would be good. I mean, kind of late now. If you've already sent it, then you're at the mercy of the network. Some gracious miner will pick up your transaction. Now look at this guy hanging out over here. Over here in the mempool, just picking up and carrying back. Hey, buddy, you look lonely. Oh, you got 40 gwei? That's alright. I'll take care of you.
Right. Oh, and another quick little note here, guys, kind of like a little public service announcement here. But if you have a random person contacting you at any point in time going, hey, I can't get my miner to boot up and it just doesn't want to run. Can you check it out for me? Don't. Unless it's something that you can verify, like, you know, NB miner, that you can go to GitHub yourself and go get it. I had somebody try to reach out about that to me today, about some weird miner I'd never heard of. And then you go to do a little bit of research on it, and it is basically a computer killer. It's called Grounded Miner. Do not download that shit on your PC. It'll be the last time everything works. It'll set the power limit on everything at full power and just fries it. It takes the governor off of all your devices.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Oh yeah, that's why they call it the Grounded Miner Executable. Because it grounds you as a miner. You ain't doing shit afterwards.
Oh man. Was that the guy that posted in the Valentine Discord today?
No, this one actually came from Quantified Crypto's Discord.
Nice.
Yeah, fucking like this random person. Hey, I know you're a miner. Maybe you can help me. I'm like, yeah, what's up? I'm thinking it was gonna be a nice, easy, simple question. You know, I'm not thinking nothing of it. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm having an issue trying to run the miner. And I'm like, you're probably having an issue with Windows if you're on Windows. And he's like, well, I'm on Windows, but it's not giving me any errors. He's like, maybe you could sit there and run it yourself, and I'll give you the access key to it.
That sounds sketchy. I'll give you the access key.
Yeah,
You run this miner that I'm gonna send you a link to.
right. No.
Yeah, no.
He's just gonna send me a downloadable executable file.
Oh, absolutely not.
Fuck
Best.
And the executable file is called grounded underscore miner. No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
So be careful
He's
with
probably
that.
some gamer that's pissed off about miners.
Probably.
He's like, man, I'm gonna troll these miners. I'm gonna destroy all of their equipment.
Yep.
Go download this cool miner that get you extra 25 megahashes
Right.
per card.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, you get an
No,
extra
that's
25
Trojan,
mega
yeah.
hash for the 30 seconds that it ran for. Oh my god. Woof of smoke. Ah!
Grounded underscore miner.exe.
Yep.
Yep. Oh man.
So if somebody tries to send that link to you, don't know. A simple
Hard
Google search on that shit will come up with a whole bunch of weird shit.
Whole bunch of hard passes.
Yep. Red flags all over the place. Goblin's like, it's a rat, meaning remote access Trojan. Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
Well, not in that case. It's not. Just that situation is just turning everything up.
Yep.
To 11.
Yeah.
Cranked everything up to 11.
Pretty much.
I hope the power supply is good enough.
Yeah. That would be the one that would make the gigabyte power supply instantaneously pop.
Oh my gosh. I can only imagine someone having one of the gigabyte power supplies and that happened.
Right? Pop! What the fuck was that?
I mean, you've seen some of the videos that Gamers Nexus did. Like, those things, like, physically exploded, man. Like, they sent out sparks and almost flame.
Oh yeah, Jason. A virus that can take down an entire network. And God knows if I were to sit there and even put it onto like a test rig just to see what would happen with that grounded underscore miner executable, would it have been a Trojan on my network because that PC is on this side of my firewall?
Right.
You know, is it something that'll
They would
just
give him remote access that he could get into.
Yeah.
A port, just like a window.
Yeah.
Oh, look, an open window. I'm gonna come right in.
Yep. And that's what it looked like. How it really looked like that he was giving access, like he was giving me the password so that he can get in. It's
Yeah,
like,
put in his password.
no, that's not how this works. And then he left that Discord instantaneously, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad this has got a whole bunch of red flags.
It's crazy. I did something like that in high school.
Yep.
Typical.
So yeah, be careful, guys. There are people out there that will destroy your equipment just because they can.
For sure, stay frosty.
Oh yeah.
Do your own research.
Never click on links that are just handed to you. So if it's a real link, you should be able to find it independently.
Mm-hmm. Simple DuckDuckGo search will tell.
True that. So we're coming up towards the end of the stream here. Anybody got any comments or questions before we head up out of here? Crypto shaped a lot of sketchy individuals, a lot of banhammers. Oh yeah.
Yep. Personal luck today, 250%. Not bad. It's not bad for personal luck.
Oh, Uranus is like, if ETH gas what happens if ETH gas gets raised? Devs were talking about it today because people were dumping on him because recently he said he wouldn't do that. Not sure exactly the reference on that.
I mean, they can raise gas price, but right now, gas price kind of raises on its own the more that the networks use. So, I don't know about that one. Nice. I got a 30 PI as well. Not this week. A couple weeks ago.
Nice. He bought 4 of them though.
Oh.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's FA as fuck. That's for sure.
That's beyond FA. That's like double FA.
Right.
Gas limit, not price. Oh. Now that would suck. Not FA for that.
No.
In FA. That's not fucking awesome. They already pushed off the merge. It's not happening this year. So,
Well, we all knew that was
not
going to be
surprised.
like that. Yeah. They've been pushing off that merge for 5 years now.
They had to do something to the difficulty bomb, but they shouldn't have implemented EIP either. They should have just left it out. If they were gonna wait, then they should have just waited to begin with. They should have just delayed difficulty bomb. You know, still push London out, push some of the other implementations out, but not push out EIP 1559.
He's like, what would
limit rate? I don't know.
Don't know. Yeah, that one.
I didn't know they were. He was talking about raising it again. So I'll have to
look into that for sure.
Yeah. If you have any links or ever post them in Discord, which link to is in the description down below. And while you're down there, like, subscribe, bell notification. So anytime we go live, we greatly appreciate it. And also look at the Patreon because tomorrow is Patreon only live streams.
Ooh.
So be sure to tune in for that tomorrow night. Oh, okay, same reference tweet. Got it. Yeah, tomorrow is the Patreon only live stream. So people that are in the $5 and up tier have access to the stream.
Ooh, nice. Goblin, he's like, he posted a couple of movies in the Family Mine, and he's like, for everyone, will you watch America's Freedom to Fascism by Aaron Russo? Not sure.
Yeah, I've caught a glimpse of the preview and I was I don't know. I get bored. We should stay educated though. I do agree.
Yeah.
And with that, any more comments or questions before we sign out, guys?
Oh, show. Oh my god. He did not drop a 2,000-pound machine on top of myself. I am still alive, but tomorrow, another day, another machine. Oh, good. Scared me there for a second. I was like, what?
He's I
Not
think
dead.
he's rearranging his the machine shop.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Be safe. At least tomorrow's Sunday. Hopefully you're not off. Or hopefully you are off.
Right. Thank you, Jason. It's like good stream, guys. FA. We got FAs. We got FAs. We'll do one announcement before we get up out of here. DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Mm.
Love it.
Love it.
You're all amazing, guys. Hope you all have like a fantastic night. And we'll catch some of y'all tomorrow.
Yes.
Otherwise, we'll see y'all on Tuesday.
See you on the next one. Yo.